Okay, I believe I have WSL 2.2 installed on my Windows box. And
do you believe, or you actually have it? I mean, have you checked in the
yeah, I actually
terminal?
I have to check. Because that doesn't help us at all. And I have to go to PowerShell.
WSL command exists only in PowerShell, like CMD.
So PowerShell. So if I do a WSL list all, I have Ubuntu. Oh, what do I do? Set version Ubuntu 2.
You don't have to do it twice.
Well, how come it's not listed here?
Yeah, you have to type exactly like Ubuntu 18.04.
Ubuntu. There's 18.04.
Yeah, and
Oops.
it's gonna take a while. So I didn't. And after, yeah, you didn't.
I didn't. Oh well.
It's not always that easy. Yeah, it just takes a little while.
So what are you guys? What are you using WSL for? How does that fit into? Why do you need it for the Zulip RChat?
We're using it for yeah. Basically, what we have here is I just what?
Yeah, you have just close it. You don't need it for now.
As I just did a git clone of the RChain community Zulip, and I built it with well, I probably will have to do it again, right? I don't know. The stuff will be there when it gets done. With
Oh, everything will be kept.
Everything will be kept. But we can build it there, and then if we make any changes to the source, okay, we can test them. We'll have a complete Zulip system that we can run. And then if we like it, we can expose it on the tunnel, an SSH tunnel, so that you can access it on my machine without my machine without my machine's IP address being exposed. And then I guess we'll also clone the what is it? The I forget from last week. Jeez. Did we take notes? I don't think we took notes here. Wow. We haven't taken notes here forever. Oh, okay. That's right. It was all in the RChat. In the RChat. I guess we didn't take any notes, Leo, right?
Yeah, those are from the RChat meetings.
So, okay, so what we're going to do is replace the Toronado with RChain, right? And oh, gee. I'm losing my mind, Leo. I can't find the, what am I looking for?
You tell me, what are you looking for?
Where's the, I guess, the publish and subscribe. Python code. We're gonna run.
You mean this website? You can share for now.
Yeah.
I just found it by using Falcon. I just typed publish subscribe, and here it is. I don't have to search.
So if I go to history, and I do publish, not in the title. I would have to look for maybe Python. Pika. That's what we're doing, right? Pika.
Yep.
I guess I don't know why I didn't find that in the channel. Could have sworn I put everything in the channel. Oh, I did. Up there. So basically what we want, we have this plugin, which is the Pika, which we want to make RChain.
I haven't looked at it in a while, so I have to recap.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's let's look at the. I'm going to steal this for a minute. Steal it back. But in the Pika directory, basically we're replicating the functions of Pika, but for RChain, right? So basically, we want to clone this repository and change it to RChain.
Do we have to make a fork out of it?
We don't have, well, it's not going to be what. It's not going to be Pika anymore. I don't know what the right thing to do is, but so this is a channel implementation, and what we want to do is put the channel on RChain. So we're going to write this in RChain code, and it's going to put the behavior in here for an RChain channel. Pika Pika. So, so what do? We just check it out without, we just want to get it without cloning it?
Yeah, you should probably fork it if you're sure we're gonna have to maintain our own fork.
Right. So we fork it and then we rename it from Pika to
RChannel. It sounds fitting.
RMQP. Instead of AMQP, RMQP. Or RAM. QP. I mean, that's what it is. It's AMQP. We could change Pika to Rika.
Yeah, name doesn't mean much, so pick whatever.
Pick whatever. Okay, so you have your environment working? Should we go ahead and make these changes?
Yeah, I have my Zulip working right now.
Cool.
What's the progress on conversion?
So the problem right now, okay, the first problem is right now it's using Tornado. It's not using Pika. Is there a reason it's using, or Tornado uses Pika? I forget now. Did I put a link to Tornado in here? No. It doesn't look like Tornado, yeah. I have this. Oh boy.
So where do we start digging? Like, did you say Tornado already uses Pika? So we can just replace that?
It's not clear.
Probably not gonna find it this way. A lot of projects are called Tornado. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so we come back to Tornado Consumer, Tornado Connector Adapter, Tornado Connector Adapter, Pika 1.1.0 documentation. How to communicate RabbitMQ Pika library in Tornado. That sounds like what we need to do.
Can you share the link?
Yeah. It's in the channel. Oh, I lost it now. But why we're not using WebSockets?
Seems simple enough. This is called to the adapter. So you put your credentials to the database, or what are those credentials for?
Authentication.
For RabbitMQ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should have credentials in this folder.
Right. But we're not going to. We're not going to. We're not going to connect over the network.
No, but we have to connect to local network that's running in here. Dev secrets, here it is. So these are credentials for RabbitMQ password. Here it is.
Well,
that is for local installation.
So it certainly ain't obvious coming at it from the bottom up. So let's hit it from the top down. We want to identify where we send a message and what it does to send a message. Well, how would we find that in the code base?
Of Zulip.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Search for send message.
Yeah, I really hate searching here. I need to kind of go to extended search and exclude a lot of folders because it's a lot of documentation. So maybe just search in server.
Yeah. Are you in server? No.
I think so. No, it just includes all folders that start with that has the name server. Okay, good enough.
Yeah, we only want to look in the Python code, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
This removes documentation.
Okay, the message, send message.
These APIs.
Jason, go there, see what that looks like.
Horrible.
Okay, so where's it? How do we get to where that's implemented? Send message back end.
It's kind of hard to know where to dig in
Okay,
a large
where,
code base. Takes a while.
where does it use this SQL query? Where does it execute the SQL query? This is send message, right?
It's L analytics. It's like something else.
Oh, not send message, huh?
Do you want to find like where a message is being sent from the client or in
Yeah,
the Zule backend?
in the back end.
Okay.
Okay, so where
It's,
do you?
it's actually receiving message and it's
Right, it's receiving the message. So yeah, so basically, I mean, in the API, where we just see where that starts, right? Yeah. Where's the API?
something about notify tornado in the beginning of a message.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, it checks if queue name starts with notify tornado. I assume like for events and stuff. It would be nice to have like more detailed view of how everything works. Right now we just should like look in the dark. Maybe we should look at documentation a bit more.
Yeah, I'm looking at The in Tornado, I'm just looking for send here. We can see that does a send here, and then it gets replied from the server. And you can send a message with the client here. Message your message here. I don't know who it sends a message to. Oh. And then we have the chat demo here. I think I have this thing here. And the other approach we had was we would go back to this the test. Where we use the QJSON publish. And then we register the consumer. And we start consuming. And our consumer does what? So if we get the message, we stop consuming. Now, I feel kind of a little bit useless here. We've had several different approaches to discovering how it uses MQ to send a message. And then it's how we set up RabbitMQ to use RChain. And it's basically the same as Pica, except instead of using web sockets, we're using channel contracts on RChain.
What did you and Dan come up with yesterday or day before that?
Finished. He wanted to, he wants to do he's using the approach that uses the RabbitMQ and his IDDB. Which is fine. I mean, we could try to set that up too. Although I'm probably too burnt. I'm not ready to do that here. I gotta get my environment set up better. Although it has finished. Let's see what it says here.
And it should be done.
Okay, so everything should be the same, huh?
Yep. Well, except it's at least 2 times faster now.
2 times faster, huh? So what am I going to have to do now to get this to run? I mean, I have to run Postgres?
Did you follow the instructions or you just clone the repository?
I cloned the repository and I basically did a yarn.
Well, you should just go to the link that I've sent you before. Let's see if I can find it.
In the
Just gonna
send it to me here. This link? No.
I'm just gonna send it in Zoom. I'm kind of confused about all the channels. We have too many channels, in my opinion.
Interesting. I didn't find this before.
Well, I've sent it yesterday. You might as well do apt update and upgrade it, just in case.
I did that yesterday. Oh, you didn't?
Okay.
I might as well do it again. Just
No need to.
We can always remove stuff that's in here twice.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you on like in PM.
That could be, yeah. Where am I? Oh, this one. Why does this got a pound sign? Vim did that?
What?
Did Vim put the pound sign there? I don't know what. There wasn't a pound sign from where I copied. I don't know why it would put it. So this is a different. I don't know what, I don't get this. In any case, I already cloned it. Now, why do I need to do this? I can't, I guess I want to have that remote in there. So, get remote SV at dash A, SV.
You probably I added the fork as upstream.
So I changed this to RChain community. Okay.
I mean, it depends. Where do you want the changes like from? I mean, you should actually add both, but depends which one you cloned from. So I see origin is community. Okay, then you can add upstream as main repository. Yeah, official one. Yeah, enter.
Wouldn't I? Well, this is all the stuff that's been changed. Weird. Run the following to install the Zulip development environment and start it.
Just run it. Trust me, run it command by command, not all at once.
Don't run it all at once.
Yeah. because it could fail at one of them, you'll have to figure out which one it was, and it's not fun.
Well, so I guess it makes sense. It's pretty easy in that no, I don't know. I'm so confused. So basically, we just want to breakpoint it when we're sending a message, and then we want to follow it. When the server is sending a message, I don't know about it, configuring the Tornado to use RChain.
Yeah, we need to like check what Tornado they're using. Is they using like upstream version? Maybe this command kind of downloads the upstream version of Tornado, the official one. So we'll have to kind of switch the installation process to use ours instead. If we're gonna modify there.
Yeah, I guess I'm hoping it should be configuration. But I guess we might have to do that as part of we may have to build it with that configuration.
This installation process will have been like 2 or 3 times slower in WSL1.
Yeah. Well, I already ran Yarn under WSL1. You would think it wouldn't have much to do.
No, yeah, Yarn doesn't have anything to do with configuration or anything. It's all like setup scripts in Python and stuff.
Right. But I can see above where it was running Yarn. I assume Yarn is doing all the build.
No, it's just there for like Visual Studio Code. So once you open up Visual Studio Code, it kind of adds a lot of stuff on top, like debugger and everything. they have package JSON and stuff. So let's see. Yeah, and it's mostly for web, I assume. But you don't want to just start a website, I mean, without backend.
Uh, mhm. So Raphael, what's up?
Hi.
Hey,
Not much.
so you're looking at working on that, working on RChat or?
Uh, not right now. I'm following what's being done, but I'm working on other stuff. I'm adding the capability to send tokens in ERC 1155. Because right now you can set a bag for sale. For example, you have a bag of one, you set a price to it, people can buy this bag. But you cannot just send the bag to someone for free, just like transfer. So if you have a bag of 100, you should be free to just split the bag and send half the tokens to someone. So this is what I'm implementing.
Cool.
And then eventually we will work on the settlements and exchanges capabilities, but it's quite more complicated. So
The trading mechanism that I suggested.
yep. I have
That would be nice.
I have added few lines to the README. Yes, about what we talked, but it has not changed since last time.
So, when do you expect the next of that thing?
What?
When is the next version of dapp going to be released?
I think I will. So the links, it's done. It works. And then I wanted to have changed some. So the parsing is much faster when you receive a file or a HTML file. And then what I wanted to add, yes, I added the badges. So when you purchase a name, you can add badges to it. For example, if you own the gym name on dapp, when and I am the owner of the dapp name, I can add a badge to this name, which will be the badge gym. And then when people visit your website, they will get a badge on the top of the address bar saying that this is approved by dapp website. So So right now you cannot attach strings to badges, but I have set up everything so it can be done easily. Basically, you can add any, in the future, I will be able to give precisions about the kind of reputation I give to
Jim,
you.
don't forget the next last. Don't forget to source the file. It says to source activate.
Well, I already did that. I guess I copied it, but I didn't paste it.
So that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, but so visually I have not implemented badges, so you have not this. I think in next release you will not have those warnings on the top. So we'll see, but I guess next week I will release a new version.
We still can't figure out like how Greg envisioned the dapp integration be with the actual RChain Cope website. That's kind of.
Yeah, I wanted to do something also. You are right to point me to Greg. Because he talks about pages, so I will add a dapp in the default available dapps that is simply a page, for example, Markdown. So basically, you will just be able to edit the page, and it's a still page. So I will base it on the files module because it's simpler. So I will do just a static page that the owner of the page can update. And
Yeah. But how do we expose those pages on the regular web? Is it possible?
It will be possible with the clickable links that will work just like Zoom links, and this will be available in next release of dapp. So
Okay, but you pretty much expect the end user on the other side to have dapp installed, pretty much.
Yes. But so zoom.us, so basically those links are redirecting first to their site, and then from their site there is a call to open a specific protocol. So I will do exactly the same thing. So for example, the links that we will be able to share on Discord will be https://dappi.tech /go, and after this it will be the dapp URL. So when you click, you will get on dapp.tech, and on this specific page I will open the link, so it opens dapp desktop application.
If you have it installed, but okay.
Yep. So it will be a giant step from previous workflows.
Hey, noisy. Yeah. Can you turn down your volume? No, it's running. I got running on low.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I did it just in time for the end of the hour. Now, if I do it, invite news. So this doesn't have an invite link here.
No, it's not gonna work as you expect. It's local installation.
Okay, so
It's not exposed to outside world.
yeah, I know. I mean, I could expose it with the tunnel. But it's not. It looks like it's not a regular.
Now you can modify and test your changes.
Right. Now, when I modify something, is it going to take effect immediately? Or
What?
no, I have to restart it and make the modification.
I think so. I mean, you can try, but I'm not sure. Since it's Python files, it's not really bundling anything. I think it should work just fine if you change something in Python, and it will
Not sure exactly how.
pick up.
I guess I just run it up fast. Whoa, you're echoing. Yeah. I can turn mine down too. We're both. So, so I just hit Control C.
Yep.
And if I run.
Now you should start the code like directly from Ubuntu. You don't have to connect and stuff. You can just open another Ubuntu terminal, go to the folder and type like code.
What do I do? Right? Do I do the directory there?
Yeah, just open terminal, go to directory and type code space dot home directory.
What do I do?
No, just close Visual Studio. I'm gonna show you.
What?
Close down Visual Studio for now.
So I
Open another Ubuntu window.
oops. Wrong one.
Now go to the folder of your Zulip installation.
What? Rolang?
No, Zulip.
Yeah, Zulip.
Yeah. And then type code space dot. Yeah. And enter. It should open up Visual Studio Code in this directory.
Okay, so I remember before it told me to run it under Windows.
Now you see it's connected to your WSL installation down below. I don't think you could do that in WSL1.
What can I do? So, I search.
You can probably even debug Django, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Send messages all over the place. Like,
It's documentation. It's markdown file.
how do I open it?
Oh, you just click on anything below that.
So nice.
Um,
This is localization file for translations and stuff, I think. Locale, yeah.
I don't know what that same thing. How come we have all these translation.json files?
You can just skip those. You can search for Python only, Python files. You can expand the search and enter like a regular expression stuff.
I guess we figured out how to run this. We probably could. Send stream message. User Scotland. The Python extension is recommended for the file type.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah, you probably needed that.
The marketplace has extensions that can help with .to file.
You don't need that.
What are .to?
It's localizations for different languages.
Reload I have to do, huh?
See, now you have a run button on the top right.
Have a what?
Play button on the top right, yeah. You can run Python code inside here. But I'm not sure it's gonna use, it needs to use like the right environment and stuff. Try it. I haven't. Okay, it uses your environment. Yeah. It's the sort of stuff we need to figure out, like how to run unit tests.
Well, we had success. Do you think I'm all set up now? Or there's more to do?
Well, you set up to run it locally, but I think in order to be more productive, we need actually debug capabilities. For example, we need to be able to run at least unit tests.
Oh, yeah. Now let's see. If I want to find, where's this?
It's so hard to talk when you can hear yourself.
I can't remember. What was that function? I don't remember what that function was.
Publish, or which one do you mean? Subscribe.
That's it. Send stream message. That's what I wanted. No, that's not it. So I want to see where send stream message is defined.
Yeah, you can just.
So I can just click on any of these. Right?
Yeah, you can click on any of those and then right click.
And I right click here. And I say go to definition.
Go to definition.
Sweet. And then if I check, I go to check. What does it say? Sending client name. Check send stream message. Go to definition. Check send stream message. So if I want to put a breakpoint here.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to debug just yet. You will have to basically start Django from Visual Studio Code.
Yeah.
Or like somehow attach the running process, but I need to look into it, how to do it properly.
Because basically, if I could make it stop here, I could.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to look at before we do anything.
Yeah, but I can go through it. I mean, this is do send message. That's what we're looking for, right? Do send message.
Probably.
Okay, and then we have application here. It's nice. So it makes a message here. And messages equals new messages. So all you have to do is find out where it's sent, right? We have realms. We have content. We have stream messages. So then we stream topic. Now I don't think we can support streaming. How do we do, streaming is a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, there is no active connection between the client and weird node. So.
So it sets all kinds of attributes of the message. Oh, then it does a render. That's scary.
Okay, it's probably like removing links and stuff. Who is allowed to post links? I assume.
We can post links.
Yeah, I mean, there are like permissions who can post links. So if you don't have permission, it kind of removes all the links, makes them non-clickable.
And then it handles the mentions.
Finally, we found what we were looking for. Save the message received in the database.
Okay, that's not what we want.
Yeah, but it's close enough. So at least storing something.
Yeah. I mean, if we wanted to, we could just stick in here, send it to RChain. That's what basically what Dan's doing is he's just listening for a right to the message table. The message table. And then he's storing the message.
Key.
No. Here it has a list of it.
Feels like here it should be using Tornado. Oh my god, I can hear myself like a lot better now.
Now you're echoing.
Sorry.
I was Raphael again, huh? Okay, now we're setting fields to the mess. We're setting these all this stuff. What's this dot dot dot?
Yeah, it's just multi-line comment.
Oh, comment. Now we're back to this is the streaming message again. Although stream is, they call streams channels, right? They call channels streams. Realm ID. So stream is one of the fields that we must have set above. And now we send event. Sender QID message. Sender QID. And then we send event. And I guess that's what does the message queue, right? So we right click, go to definition. Users is a list of user IDs, or in the case of message type, events a list of
Get Tornado port. Yeah, it seems like here it sends this to Tornado. So
okay. So it gets the tornado realm. Okay, and if I go then we do a Q JSON publish. Sounds exactly like what we want here. I mean, we could write this, rewrite this in RChain. Q JSON publish.
So we don't need Pika or anything else.
Well, ideally, we would want to use Pico because then it's if we would if we can get it to work with Tornado as another Q type. Tornado supports like 4 Q types, right? RChain could be a 5th type. Then it could be used anywhere. If we go in here and modify it, then we've only modified Zulip, right? But this certainly
we probably do not want to modify Zulip, trust me. It's better to modify some like smaller extent dependency rather than modifying Zulip. So we should probably go with
we have get Q
pickup.
Jason publish. Q name event. Now, it won't let me set a breakpoint, huh? I guess that's the next thing to find, because I mean, if I can set a breakpoint here.
Yeah, we need to look it up, like how to start Zulip from Visual Studio Code, like Django instance and everything, or how to attach a running process to Visual Studio Code, like a running Django process. Then we can debug. And it seems like it's using Pika here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Pico already supports 4 different transports. Adding one shouldn't be that much of a problem. We can just make a copy of one of them and change it. What? What did I do?
At least we know where we need to start digging.
Yeah, this is much better than looking at the code on GitHub. This is great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, then when we have proper debugging, as well. It will be a lot easier to like find what's going on in the running instance. Like once you send a message, how it transports, so we can actually follow it, the code execution.
All right.
So
Well,
it
I'm
will
gonna
be,
quit.
yeah, it will be my task until next dapp developer session, I
To
guess.
find out how to set a breakpoint.
Yeah, how to run Django and everything from Visual Studio Code, so we can properly debug stuff.
What's this
Because
linter PyLink is not installed. No, I'm gonna install it.
I don't think you need it.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Thanks again, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.